If you look at everything going on in the news, you'd be tempted to think the world is going bonkers with everyone losing their human touch. So it can be hard to see the people around us portraying the highest level of humaneness. From people going the extra mile to save a stranger and animals, and others traveling several miles to return a lost wallet. In today's video, we will show you the 30 most awesome random acts of kindness ever caught on camera that will restore your faith in humanity. But before we get started, subscribe and hit the bell. That's an act of kindness that everyone can do. Done that? Let's get right into it. You know what they say, that when you're focused on doing something good for others, the universe will always conspire to help you achieve it. Well, that proves to be exactly true with the gamer named Dr. Lupo. While he was in the middle of a 24-hour charity stream to raise $2 million to support the Children's Cancer Foundation, he got a check for $1 million sent to him by Twitch in support of the cause.
This is $1 million from Twitch.
I mean, it looks like now you just have to set a bigger goal next year.
Stop. I very officially say, cancer.
This check immediately helped him surpass his fundraising goal. You can clearly see how emotional he got in this clip. With how fast the guy is moving towards the souvenir ball and his reaction after picking it, you know it's the moment he's been waiting for his entire life. To give the ball to the young girl moments later proves how kind of a human being he is.
There it is. I was rooting for the girl myself, it's in the end. Yes.
Getting free of sarcoma after spending a year in the hospital is a moment no one will forget in a bit. However, the neighbors of Coco Johnson think that's not enough and planned to make the moment even more memorable by arranging a very touching welcome home parade for her. Teachers are life givers, but they don't often get the amount of appreciation they deserve. This professor's student tried to show him some of that appreciation, and as you can tell, he really appreciated it. Combat sports most times look like a do-or-die affair. However, this fighter showed great sportsmanship when his opponent couldn't get back on his feet after losing the fight.
Respect if you ever needed to see one.
When a woman on a bus lost her medication, this police officer stopped a biker and asked him to chase the bus down to return the medicine to the random woman. The biker delivered without a moment's hesitation. Naturally, you won't want to get close to a wildcat, no matter the situation, for obvious reasons. However, this man is willing to risk his life to save this wild lynx that got caught in a trap. We don't know how the exact incident happened that got this pedestrian woman trapped under this vehicle. However, what we know is the level of kindness people displayed by lifting a 2.5-ton Mercedes without getting the woman hurt. Instead of throwing away 3 trailers worth of oranges that are unsuitable for export, this farmer put them to better use by feeding them to hungry elephants and monkeys. What would you do if you found a wallet with $1,500 in it? This kid found one and took it upon himself to return it to the owner's house without taking a cent out of it. This fireman pulled this dog out of a burning building. The dog couldn't breathe and was fighting for its life. Thanks to these firemen, the dog was resuscitated. A quick picture with her favorite team turned into a big surprise for this little girl. She's about to see her mother that has been away in service for a long time.
Mom? It's her mom, who she hasn't seen in a long 7 months. What a touching moment.
When a near-death experience like this happens on the road, you'd be sure raging emotions will be flying between the drivers if they get to meet. However, it's not business as usual in this one.
Sorry. Very sorry. Thank you. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for stopping, sir. Yes. You have a good Memorial Day. Are you sure you're okay? I'm positive. Thank you.
This is not the first time we're seeing humans risk their lives to save an animal, and it's always great to see every time. Talking about getting stuck in water, here's a truck helping a car out of a flood it got stuck in. And here's a guy who has cancer at his barbershop to shave off his hair before they start falling out. And, to his surprise, his barber and others who are with him also shaved off their hair as a sign of support for him. And here's also a turtle fighting for his life. It got entangled in a fishing net and got washed ashore. Luckily, it was found by this married couple and got freed. This man saw a thirsty dog standing by a water sink without moving, so he figured the dog must be dying of thirst. Then he took it upon himself to give the dog water straight from his hands. This motorcyclist lost control in the middle of a busy highway, and things could have gotten worse if this car driver didn't react quickly and take the initiative to block the traffic. This school janitor is about to receive a pleasant surprise from the whole school for the great work he does every day. It's true, little things count. Look at how easy it is to put a smile on people's faces. This deer somehow got trapped in this wood, and it was lucky it was found by this random Russian guy who refused to leave him for dead. This woman's car somehow got trapped in a flood, and it's only a matter of time before the unspeakable happens. However, these three men did everything possible to make sure she was saved. One of these guys' dreams is to ride in a Lamborghini, and this blogger named Andy Popescu made that dream come true for him. He's struggling to hold his tears back, seeing how fulfilled the guy is. As this car owner was driving out of the parking lot, he saw in his rearview mirror a man struggling to push a cart with a heavy load in it. He quickly jumped out of the car to help the man push the cart up the high slope of the parking lot. It can be a frustrating experience when your car suddenly stops in the middle of a tunnel. As this guy is trying to push his car through the length of the tunnel, these two motorcyclists saw him and decided to help out in a unique way. It's beautiful to see how protesters are getting out of the way for this ambulance so they can get to the person needing emergency medical attention on time. This dog got sick and refused to eat. Then the veterinarian did something highly unexpected to encourage the little girl to eat, and it worked. This dog was lying down on the cold ground in the rain. This woman noticed and took her scarf off to cover him. The commodity this guy was transporting fell off of his vehicle when he turned a corner, and he wouldn't have been able to pick them all up before the other cars started driving on it. However, these kind strangers jumped into action to help him out. This old woman was finding it hard to cross a busy highway. To avoid her getting run over by cars, a scooter rider moved to block the traffic so the old lady could cross the road with no stress. And that's all for today. Have you ever helped a stranger or experienced an emotional act of kindness being done by others? Please be sure to tell us about it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell. See you next time!